Hey, good morning, or whenever you're watching this. Happy Sunday, Monday, whatever it is. Hey, I'm going to just dive right in, okay? An agent in San Francisco who's a dear friend of mine recently had a client come in, a model who wanted her to push her more for acting roles, but the problem is she has zero training. And when the agent told her that she'd be happy to advance her acting career, but she needs training, she needs a foundation, the client said, no, I got enough natural ability. I'm good. I'm not going to take the time to do that. And she basically left the agency in that. The agent reached out to me and we shared, we talked about this, okay? And she thought it would be a good topic for a newsletter. And I agree. So here we go. Do you need training? Do you need training to be an actor? What about people like, again, a Jennifer Lawrence who, got a break around, I don't know what age she was, Hunger Games and stuff. But check this out. Think about this. Or Tom Cruise. He had very little training. Although he studied Meisner, but he studied a bunch of stuff. But more importantly is that they got on-the-job training. They got a master's degree. Jennifer Lawrence got a master's degree at age 14 in acting. I bet you for several weeks she was bad or okay, whatever. Maybe she just had a natural freedom in front of the camera. Some people do, okay? But from there, she has built this beautiful career working with the most amazing directors, the most amazing actors. She's watching, learning. It's on-the-job training. And if you can get that break early and have a ride like that, good for you. Then do you need formal training? Does Jennifer Lawrence need to take a break and get formal training right now? No. But for the rest of us, that other 99.999% of actors who want to go after this, and that's why it's just so common these days, right? These intensives and workshops, and actors in LA, they show up in LA and they take a workshop, they take an intensive, and you learn some things. You learn some things, shortcuts, tricks, good things. You do. And it helps you for that moment, that thing where it applies. But in terms of becoming an actor, look, most people, I don't know the numbers, so bear with me. So this is just based on 32 years of doing this and watching virtually every single person I know who started is no longer doing this. I'm one of the few that I know of from way back that is still doing this. And it's because of my foundation. It's because that I truly know how to work and not just on playing my natural self, but be able to build a career playing diverse roles. It's craft that will do it. It's like a, you want to be a doctor, okay? Do I really need to go to med school? I mean, I just feel like I have a natural ability already. And I'm positive that you could do some things doctor-wise that your natural ability would play to. But in terms of, having a career, building a practice, being able to branch out, to have, where I'm going. And it's true of anything. So natural ability can get you, and depending on how much you have, can get you far down the road. You can. You can get by on natural ability for some time. But at some point, you're going to need, as an actor, you're going to need to know how to truly work when you have a horrible director. In my 32 careers, I've had two directors that were extraordinary. The rest, I'll be really honest with you, were terrified of actors. They didn't know how to work with actors. So you better have craft to navigate. Now, again, I've never had a career like Jennifer Lawrence's. I've never had the opportunity to work opposite people that she has. But So I didn't get a master's degree from others. I got a master's degree from Sanford Meisner early on. I had such respect for this, to go after this. And that's what I was trying to say, is that virtually everybody I started with quit within a few years. Because they didn't know how to sustain. And look, these days, man, you better know how to audition. You better absolutely know how to audition. You better become a master at that process if you're going to try to build your career in a traditional way. And that goes far beyond just formal training. There's plenty of great classes that teach that and drill that. But it's not just done in a 6-week course. Good, got it good, man. You need to crush that. You need to be practicing that all the time. So, do you need training? I believe you do to sustain. I believe you do. I believe it's critical. But I can only go on my experience, and I know that it's because of my training that I've had this blessed, beautiful career, and that most everybody I know who hasn't pursued it this way has quit. We live again in this fast food society. Download it, stream it, deliver it today. And so no one wants to put in the time and the foundation. I tell our students all the time, do you know how hard it is to find people that care this much, that are willing to make this kind of investment in their future? This type of training is for people, and this is not a commercial for the Miser Technique Studio. This is just a commercial, a talk about the value of having a foundation that's rock solid, having a foundation in craft, being able to separate from the competition because you really do know how to work, and you do know how to take over the room with truth. You're a craftsman, man. What other profession would it be okay to cut corners? Especially one so competitive. Tell me what profession where it'd be okay to just take a workshop, take some intensives, and call it good. It doesn't exist. But because of the nature of this business, that so much of it has to do with a look, especially with reality shows. I mean, I've never seen, The Bachelor, Bachelorette, but those, I believe, I'm pretty sure, they're all just actors. They're all just people who want to be actors, and this is their chance to get exposure to launch their careers. I mean, I can't believe their whole goal in life was to be on The Bachelor or Bachelorette, or whatever the hell it is. And social media influencers and all this stuff. And that's like, why even bother? Why bother with training? Well, okay, then be an influencer. But if you want to be an actor, if you truly want to be an actor, you need craft. Look at the greats. Who do you admire? And whether they got formal training early on, or again like a Jennifer Lawrence, that it was on-the-job training. Either way, they learn from the greats and are great because of it. And that's the key. So that's the key to a long career, in my opinion.